It is now my privilege to invite the Vice Chancellor of the University of Colombo, Senior Professor and Chair Professor H.D. Karunaratne, to address the audience and share his vision for the future of our university.
Very good morning to all. Senior Professor Upul Sonnadara, Dean of the Faculty of Science, heads of the departments, Professor Sally De Silva, team leader of the CAFTA representing here, and senior professors, distinguished academics, and invitees, all administrative officers. So it gives me great pleasure to participate in this event. Actually, a university where we are in has many things to discuss and many things to preserve. So in this 100 years celebration, you have determined and produced excellent piece of work to keep for more 100 years or more than that. As we aware that in 1870, the University of Colombo started as a Ceylon Medical College. Then, of course, in 1921, January 21st. So I was just talking with the Professor Sonnadara whether we can go to the Senate and Council to have a University Foundation Day. Because in foreign countries, every university has a Foundation Day. Whether it was, I think I have earlier discussed with Chandana Jayaratne also, whether we should go for July 1st or the January 21st. Anyway, we have to declare a University Foundation Day and remember our ancestors, those who contributed particularly to the university development. During the last century, of course now again the January 21st coming very soon, so we are celebrating in that way 103 years. So day by day, many things adding to the University of Colombo. The happiest thing that when we celebrate 100 years, this year the University of Colombo became the #1 university according to all three indices, Webometric Index, QS ranking, and the Times Higher Education Index in Sri Lanka. The University of Colombo became the #1 in this year. So it is one of the happiest thing, as we are aware that today the University of Colombo has 19 entities, 10 faculties, 1 campus, 1 school, and 6 institutes separately. So altogether, we have about 800 odd academia today, and there are 42,000 learning partners with us. 16,000 undergraduate students, another 15,000 external degree students, and 12,000 postgraduate students. So in the number of students also, I think we are leading in the Sri Lankan university system. Actually, our academics have done a tremendous service to the University of Colombo, because every day we can see our academics' contribution in terms of research, product launch, the patent rights, and going into more further beyond the research. So we have seen that in recent history, annually we publish about 635 SCI journals by the University of Colombo academics. That is the reason we become #1. And of course, the 50% of articles coming from the medicine and 25% coming from the science. That is the very nice story, and the 25% coming from the social sciences. So we are delighted to see here of course, you have renovated this building, this room, preserving all nature and all the earlier things. So that is the most important thing, that the Faculty of Science is preserving the history and keeping the linkages as well. Since the 100 years have gone, we have to look back again. So what is we can learn and what we can preserve for the future. So, best things, good things, as well as there are some unforgotten things and something we missed. So, what we have missed in the university system in Sri Lanka is the data and keeping records. That's why I think you had to spend more than 3 years to publish this book. And actually, our university system is a little bit weaker when we compare with the foreign universities. Our data and information and decision making all are a little bit different. So that's what my effort all the time, I emphasize keep the data and take the decisions based on data. So therefore, that keeping data is very important. Particularly, we know alumni association. We have alumni associations all over the world now. We know that North American Alumni Association of the Faculty of Science has done excellent service, many donations and many correlations, cooperations, networking with the faculty, and they always go with the dean and the faculty. And similarly, other parts of the world also, we can collaborate more with our alumni. Wherever we go today, any country, there is at least one, any city graduated from University of Colombo. I have observed that nature when I visited Australia, UK or USA, even in the previous week, 20 Sri Lankan academics, including all the university administrators, UGC chairman and all, we visited the North America. So one of the team members of this KAFTA, they hosted dinner for us. And we met Professor Tilakaratna, and it was happy to see Sri Lankans in that country. When you go to any country, even I can remember I visited Estonia, there we saw that Sri Lankan Colombo graduates are there. So everywhere our graduates, it is everybody known that the science faculty graduates mostly going to USA, I hope. The majority has in the USA, they are living in there. So anyway, that this people who are in other countries, we need to touch them. We need to have relationships with them. So we need to develop our alumni relationship with our faculties. So for that, one of the lacking thing is the data. So we need to keep the data and we need to relate all the people who graduated from here, because everyone has a pride because they have graduated from the #1 prestigious university in Sri Lanka. So it is our role today to keep more data, take the decisions based on data, and go for more collaboration, cooperation, and networking with them. So both parties can win and win. So in this case, I should thank for KAFTA, who spent money to print these books and who were behind the publication produced by the Faculty of Science, and particularly 2 co-authors and the Dean of the Faculty, I should thank for producing such a valuable book. So saying that, thank you very much for inviting me. Wish you all the best. Thank you.